Hello, everyone. I don't know why I don't talk right away. Hi, Monique Renee here, a photographer at Silver Paw Studio, and welcome to the Green Room. This is my home office where we do all of our awesome live streams from. Hello, Frank. Yay, welcome. And we are doing these every Monday at 2 o'clock Mountain Time through the end of 2020. And then I'll probably do once a month again after that. Minimum is once a month, though. I do love me some live streaming, and I love to chit chat with all of you awesome folks. So, here we are. Thanks for joining me. Now, I did put it in the title of this video that we'll be talking about gear, and that's just because that's what all the videos are I'm putting out this week. Every day this week, I'm going to put out a video about gear somehow. I hope it's not too much gear information for you, but I bulk edited, filmed and edited everything. And right before all the huge deals that are going to happen here at the holidays, I thought this would be a great time to have these gear videos for you all. And so we've got that going on. And this whole week, let's see, today this is all about video gear this week, Monday through Thursday. And so I'll be telling you about all of the video gear that I have. So today's video was all about video cameras that I have. Then I'll have video lighting, video audio, and accessories. So all kinds of different odds and ends I didn't really know how to categorize. So that'll be Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I'm finally going to show you my comparison video with my mid-range lens, the 24 to 70, 25 to 75, something like that. There's the Sony and the Tamron. And so I rented both of those and I tried them out for a week. And I'm going to give you my conclusions and what I will be buying for my studio to finally have that mid-range lens. It's kind of the, trifecta. All right. I also want to share a kind of a cool video with you all today. So partway through this live stream, I'm going to pop you over to another screen and I'm going to show you a cool video I produced. All right. Until then, let's, oh gosh, I didn't mean to hit that button, I don't think. Let's go over here. I'll take my name away. Okay, yes, hello. Let's put up these banners so you all know straight away how you can get a hold of me. Okay, let's start up here. And I actually think there's two links. So right now, this is bit.ly pet photo biz, but it also works /pro pet photog. Okay. So that will get you on to the email group list. So every Friday morning, right as the Friday produced video goes out, you'll get an email reminding you about the video, telling you what's in it, and some little extra tidbits as well. So you want to be on that Pro Pet Photog newsletter list. Okay. Also, I don't do a whole lot here, but I'm really thinking through how to best use Instagram. I love using the stories since I don't have stories here. So follow me on Instagram over at Pro Pet Photog, and also the new Facebook group. So we have a few members in there and we get some questions going. So go to bit.ly /Pro Pet Photog FB Facebook and join that group there, because it's kind of like we can do here. We can all talk together, and you could post a question if you have a question about pet photography, the craft of the business, volunteering. That is a super place to post those so we can all help you. So I'm loving that Facebook group. All right, and let's go back over here. All right, Frank. I saw Frank today at the cat side of the rescue we both volunteer at, and we photographed some more kittens in scarves. And then I took that opportunity to film a whole how-to, not really how-to, but a step-by-step of exactly what I put into my photo days for the cat side of the rescue. So everything I do once I'm at the shelter, kind of step by step. I've recorded a piece here of me editing, and then I have some more points to make. So what I want is to be a resource for anyone who is thinking about volunteering at a cat rescue. And the whole process that I have honed after 6 years of going there nearly every week. And I'll be filming it in 2 or 3 weeks, sometime before the end of the year. I'll also be filming that on the dog side. It's a very different system, workflow for the dog side. Yeah. Did you like Bruiser? Maybe I should, do you want to see? Oh, I did send you the link. So Frank always gets a Dropbox link too of all the kitties. And I have actually already edited all of them, as Frank knows. But let me see if I pull up Lightroom and I swish it over to my other screen for a moment, we can actually take a look at the kitty pictures from today if you want to. I just have to turn screen sharing on for that screen instead of the other screen I had pulled up. All right, so how can I actually, I'd love to add another screen, but I don't know. I don't know how to add another screen. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to stop that one, and I'm going to do a different screen share of this one, this application window. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. I'm learning. So here we go. Which kitty was this? I've minimized that particular part of the screen. Oh, that does not like that. Oh, this is Bayou. So let's go back to the beginning. Here we've got Bruiser. So we were doing, they need pictures for their Christmas cards. So we put these little fleece things on them. Scarves. My goodness. Apparently I need more coffee. No, I don't. All right, here's another one of Get Done. Oh, so cute. And they did really well with this, right? And this black kitten was very fast kitten, so we didn't bother putting the little scarf on this one. This is, oh, it's so tiny on this screen. This is a higher resolution screen. I don't remember the name of this kitten. Sorry. Kitten. If you like this one. He's playing with my magic wand. That was a very active kitten too. And then I was so glad we were able to get Frank some adult kitties with scarves on. And this kitty did so good. Is this Bruiser? This is Madre. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny on my other monitor. This is Madre. So she got to wear a little bit bigger. Scarfy scarf. Here we go. Here's Bayou. So which one's Bruiser? Oh my gosh. Bruiser's this one. Yeah. Okay. And then we had Madre here, and then Bayou right here. Bayou's had a haircut, so I thought the scarf was pretty fitting. There we go. Isn't that tootie patootie? All right. Back to me. What do you think, everyone? Hope you enjoyed those photos. And I'm going to minimize that and make that screen sharing stop because I want to share a different screen with you in a moment. All right. Let me get a drink of water. All right, hope everyone's doing okay this Monday. We're halfway through November already, which is crazy talk, I know. And if you have any questions regarding gear, that's kind of the theme of today, or anything else, go ahead and type them in the comments and we can get a great conversation going. And usually someone else in the chat has suggestions as well. If I draw a blank or they have an alternate idea, which is super fun. I love that about live streaming. All right. Let's see. What else do I want to let you know? I have quite a hefty run up of videos coming up for everybody. I hope you're enjoying my story time. Frank, you said you enjoyed it. I've done 2 story times now, which is just me sitting in my flowery chair next to the fish tank with Bailey, having some chai and coffee, and just telling some kind of a tale of mine. I can't believe Bailey likes to sit on my lap. Normally she's like, nope, I'm out. But for these story times, she likes it. So I'm like, awesome. So great. I did my weirdest animal, strangest animal I've ever photographed. That's not wildlife. And then last week I talked about how much I liked heights, and I told the tale of the time I went on a Pilots and Paws doggy rescue flight over to Kansas for the day. I love heights, and so there's that. This week I think I'm going to talk to you about my experience with stock photography. Yeah, because I've been doing that for many years now, and I've had some fun adventures and some fun experiences with stock photography. And so we'll talk about that. And that'll be kind of timely because I'm now also getting the stock videography, and I have a video that I've been producing over the last several weeks, and I just need to film the end of that. I'm hoping for more results from it, but it takes a long time. And so you'll see my stock videography video here coming up pretty soon too. All right. Hello, Morgan. Woohoo. Frank, what's the difference between using a dedicated video camera and a DSLR with video capability? I would think the DSLR has better lenses. I don't really think it has anything to do with the lenses. I think it's sensor sized. As much as I love, here, let me grab it because I was recording. Excuse me, pardon me. As much as I love my little, Sony ZV-1, it has a smaller sensor. It's a more compact camera, although it does do 4K. I love the video I get out of this camera. I think it's maybe sensor size and just the way that you use it. I haven't looked a lot at dedicated video. Like if you're talking the higher end, Alexa cameras and Blackmagic. I guess there's a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera that's supposed to be really good. That's super dedicated. So there's that. I've liked using my mirrorless. That's really all I've used besides the GoPro. Back when I had a DSLR for video, I didn't like it. And so I think there's lenses available for both, and there's ones that are cine lenses, and I just don't know enough about the high consumer end, not Hollywood end, but I don't know enough about the high end video gear to really compare. I know for everything that I do, all of the cameras I have are just fine because most of the productions that I'm creating are either going to be seen on someone's TV in their living room, their computer monitor, or a phone. And so when I'm making a video for a client, a lot of times what they want that video for is their website, to either draw in people to a program, tell people about them, talk about their cause, or the video I'm going to show you is going to be used for an advertisement to get that company to get people over to their virtual learning platform. And so I haven't had a need for those bigger cameras. They're more expensive, they're heavier, they have whole different set of gear that goes with them. But I don't think there is that much of a difference in the lenses. Like there's still plenty of options for lenses, I guess. If you want to get more into that film side, there's 14-Day Filmmaker, and I think his was like $49. It was super cheap. It's kind of like a lead in to some of his other programs, but he has some great information in there. And I think I just have a couple modules left. Hello, Patty. How are you? Patty, I never did tell you my story about the census taker. Oh, she should be calling me any day. So let me know if you want to hear my story about the census person that came to my house. She was doing an employment census, not like the main census that's every 10 years. I don't know how often they do these, but she was doing an employment census. And I have to tell you about the conversation I had with her. So Patty and Morgan, I'm sorry you just missed the pictures I showed of the cats from the shelter this morning that Frank and I took. But you can rewatch the first few minutes of this live stream and you'll see them. What else do I have going on? I may as well show you the rest of my banners really quick. Oh, I'm always adding stuff to my Teespring store. So like these photographer shirts are there. My TREATS's saying is there in like a Friends TV font. All the posters from my Comedy Cat skit are actually available on Teespring, and I'm adding more to it all the time. So if there's a person in your life that would like one of those, holidays coming up, birthdays yourself, whatever, there you go. After many years of requests, I have a Teespring store. So there's that too. All right. So Patty and Morgan and anyone else tuning in, this is Q&A. This is my Monday live stream that we'll have every Monday through the end of 2020. I'm committed to that. I'm so excited to see all of you. And so we could chit chat. And this week we're going to talk about gear, but we can talk about anything. Okay. Oh, Patty, you want to know the story? Okay, let me see what Morgan has to say. Morgan says, what do you use to get such good sound for your videos? Ooh, I am so glad you asked that because that will be a video this week. Let me look at one of my, oh my goodness, I have a lot of tabs open. Okay, I'm that person. I have a lot of tabs open. Let me take a look at my schedule here. Okay. This week, I have an entire series on all of my video gear. So this morning, I posted my cameras, all the different cameras that I use for video in my studio. Tomorrow is going to be all of my lighting. And then Wednesday is going to be all of my audio gear. So I have a bunch of audio gear. Actually, more audio gear than lighting gear. I mean, I have some lighting gear. It doesn't feel like that much when I look at everything else. But I have to tell you, let me see, where is, oh, it's hanging, oh, here it is, okay. Let me give you the short tour. I think I've got everything with me here. This one. So Morgan, this is the one I have on my GoPro right now. This is a shotgun type mic. So it's the Rode Video Micro. So really, really cool. It's only like $59 or something. It's way under $100. I do rubber band this on here because it tends to want to fall off. Yeah, you just plug that right in, and it's a shotgun mic, so it's directional. I have to be right here. And when we were filming at the cat rescue, Frank and I today, I just had to remember that because the camera always has, this is my GoPro. The camera has to always be facing me. When I turned it around to show the kitties, I couldn't talk as well because you wouldn't hear me. And I use this because it's unobtrusive and small, and if it gets knocked over, it's fine. But what I also brought, which I didn't end up using at the actual shelter, was my ZV-1, of course, with the Rode Wireless Go's. Now, this is a little set. Let me grab the other piece. The Rode Wireless Go comes as a little set. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Ugh. All right, here we go. And we have this piece with the little screen on it that goes on top of your camera, plugs in the same way that the, same little spot. Make sure it's the right spot on your camera. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. It's very easy to plug this into the wrong spot, the one with the red. Okay, but this is awesome. You just turn it on, and you turn this one on, and this is the one that clips on me, and it has this. It has a wind muff that's terrible. It's right over there. You can see that it does not. It doesn't stay on this little teeny tiny clips. That was stupid. So I hate that. But these are great. I just clip them right here. We're good to go. The biggest problem I have with these is if I'm in my studio doing some hands-on, this tends to do this a lot. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It wiggles all over. So what I've got is I've got some medical tape, and I can tape this to myself, or I have like a $25 lav mic, and you plug the lav mic into this and string the lav mic up through your shirt or your coat or whatever and clip that on. And then this and the wires go in your pocket. So those are two of my microphones that I use on the go. Don't ever use the microphone built into your camera. These ones are pretty good. The ZV-1 has a pretty good size up here, and it comes with the click-on wind muff too. So out of all of them, this one's okay. The other microphone I have for voiceover, for right now, and for my podcast is this. Meow. It's the Shure. I don't remember what it's called, but on Wednesday's video, I'll tell you it's the M something something. I just got it at Guitar Center here. Don't fall over everything. My goodness gracious. Okay, so that's what I have. Oof, I know that was really, really fast, Morgan, but don't worry. It'll be on the schedule this Wednesday. Oh my gosh, Frank is not kidding. This doubles as a cat toy. So when I've got the GoPro, it's got a really wide angle lens, especially on 4K, which I always have it on 4K because the quality to 1080p is terrible, 1080 HD. But when this is on here and I'm getting B-roll of the kittens in the cages, it works out so good because they just come right over. Oh my gosh, I can't do this one-handed, everybody. Okay, there we go. So as you can tell, this right up front, and kittens love it. So yeah, doubles as a cat toy. So there you go. It's kind of expensive cat toy, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, Patty, if you're still here, we got Patty, Morgan, Frank. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're still here. Okay, real quick before I show you this video, and feel free to type in your questions at any time. They're right here on the side screen. I can see them. Okay, I have to tell this story of 2 months ago. I was out front watering, and a gal walks up with a clipboard and a little computer, and she's like, "Hey, I'm with the census, and I'm hoping you could participate in this. This is not the big census. This is an employment census. I don't know which one you did, Patty, but this is where they talk to you once, and then they follow up every month for 2 more months. So I think she's supposed to call me any day now." And they just want to know, how's employment going, especially with COVID? Do you have access to food and healthcare, and how's everything going? And so as we're standing in the driveway and I'm watering, she sees the back of my car, and because I've got my studio information on my car, she says, "Oh, are you an animal photographer?" I said, "Oh yeah." And so we did the whole census thing, and then we got to talking. I hope you were able to do this with your people too, Patty. And she says, "Oh, I'm I don't even remember what it's called. She's a bird of prey handler, and so she has her own falconer. Duh, she's a falconer." And I said, "Are you kidding me right now? Wouldn't it be epic to get some video of your bird?" She goes, "Oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be great." And I said, "If I could, film it for YouTube, I would do it for free, just for fun." She's okay. And so the next time, maybe I have talked to her the whole time. I don't remember. So the next time I talked to her, she said, "Okay, some of us might be heading out to the prairies to do a gathering, and I'll let you know." And so then when I talked to her another time, they were going to do the gathering, but it was so cold and so windy, and the gathering was an hour and a half out east of me into the prairies. I just couldn't go. And I said, "Please do keep me in mind for when it gets warmer next year." And her bird is very young, only 6 months old, so not flying as confidently from her to like a perch or something. But I've been invited out to a falconer event. And so at some point I'm taking my video gear out, and I'm going to film a falconer event, and of course take some still images because all my still cameras are awesome for bird photography. So there you go, Patty. That is my story of, isn't that great? Let's see. You did door-to-door non-response follow-up. We were done in October. Oh, okay. That's so great. Don't you love that? And I specifically gave her permission the last time we talked. I said, "Feel free to text me or call me at this number anytime." And she's like, "Really? Okay." So I'm pretty excited. I hope that, and I have her card, and I can always contact her in the spring. Right? Can't I? I don't see why not. Now, spring is generally a very snowy time here in Colorado, so it might be closer to summer. Yeah. Okay, I want to show y'all something. Since this week I'm kind of obsessed with video gear, I want to show you something that I created using all the video gear. No, using the video cameras that I have. We did this as voiceover, so you'll see. This is a video production that I did for a local dog photographer, and she posted it on her page, so I feel like I could share it with you, but I need to set this up to do screen sharing over there. Application window. Okay, so are you ready? You want to see this video that I made? Yeah. Oh, what I do want to tell you first, though, is that we met. Commercial work takes a long time because it's a lot of coordination and you have to work within everybody's work schedules too, of course. And I like to spend a lot of time on the pre-planning piece. So when you're making a video production, make sure that you understand it's a longer game than maybe a still photo session, okay? So I met with her, and one of my skill sets is being able to write a good script, I think. I'm sure there's lots of room to improve, but I really love that piece of the process. And so when I propose a video for a company, I look at their entire company, and or maybe it's for a rescue. I've done this for rescues too. And you want to know what the purpose of the video is. You want to know what the brand is like, and you want to know what their client reach is like. Who are they trying to get to see this video and maybe buy their product or give to their cause, whatever it is. So I wrote the script for this, and then the owner of this company actually did the voiceover herself because she's got a microphone set up for her classes. So do you want to see this video? Okay. So what I'm going to do is she's only posted it on her Facebook page and she tagged me in it. So that's pretty cool. I would show you on her website, but it's not quite there yet. We just finished it last week. Okay. Oh, I hope you haven't been seeing this whole thing this whole time. Okay. I hope that wasn't in my face this whole time. I don't think it was though. All right. So what are we doing here? Oh, is it having a hard time? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm not responding. I broke it. Holy shnikes, everybody. Somehow I ended up breaking it. What is happening? Oh, goodness. Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh, my computer's having such a hard time right now. Sorry, everyone. Are you still there? I don't know. It's having a super hard time seeing me now. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to end this. There we go. All right. Are you back? I'm going to type something in here. That was super weird. Chrome just completely crashed on me. I don't know what happened. Oof, that's not good. I need to restart my computer anyway. So, oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Still here, still here, still here. Okay. Super. Wow. That was odd. All right. This is not my first rodeo with live streaming, so we're going to roll with it. Okay, everyone? Okay. So let me pull up that website again, and we'll keep going here, and then I'll log off and give this poor computer a chance to restart and update. You've had some problems with Chrome and YouTube. Oh, okay, okay, good to know. So what I'm going to do is go to her videos over here. All right. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out application window. Okay, okay, all right, here we go. Here we're looking at, raise a paw if you can still hear me. We are looking at the Summit Dog Training page, and I hope that the audio is turned on because it's got pretty awesome audio. It asked me earlier if I wanted audio. I said, okay. All right. So it's a 1-minute video. You ready for this? Okay.
Your dog is an adventure dog in the making. But how do you get them from this to this? In the Summit Dog Training virtual classroom, we have everything you need, from new puppy skills to advanced games that will leave you and your dog smiling. Our certified instructors walk you and your pup through positive bonding classes for all skill levels. We believe that by building a relationship founded on trust and friendship, dogs and their humans can have better adventures together. Adventure starts here.
Okay. What do you think? I hope you could hear that. Hey, Panda. Oh, good to see you, Panda. Let me know if you heard that clip. If not, I can play it again, I think. Panda, are you on Facebook? I don't remember. It's too far for you to enroll with your dog. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I wrote the script and she did the voiceover. And then the music came from Storyblocks. I have an annual subscription to Storyblocks. You heard and saw the video clip. Awesome sauce. And then we took my Sony a7R III with my wide angle lens and my gimbal. And we actually had 2 different locations. It was at the tail end of the forest fires. So there was places we could not go to. And so we started off on one side of town and went over to the other side. And it was a little bit cold out, so we took a lot of breaks. But that video is 1 minute and 5 seconds long, and it took maybe 3 hours to shoot, and then a week on and off to edit, probably. But I found the perfect piece of music for it. I thought that, and she's an adventure brand, so we had to have something epic and adventuresome. Yeah. You know, it'd be super cool is if I could find, let me see if you have a second. I have another cool video that I did of this dog because it was so epic. And what I did is I had, for one piece, I had the GoPro on a high frame rate so that we could slow it down for epic slow motion. So let me see if I've got that just right here. If not, then, you know, maybe I'll put it in the Facebook group. Here, let me put that banner up while I'm looking for this. If you're not in the I think you all are in the Facebook group, which is fantastic. Awesome sauce. I have a lot of different hard drives. This would be, yeah, shoot, I don't have it right here. Oh, maybe. No. No, I don't have it right here. Dang it. Well, I was hoping. Thank you. I don't think it's right here either. Shoot. I wish I had it here for you to see. Don't mind me, everyone. It was super cool too, though. It was a slow motion of the dog jumping over this log, and it had this really cool music. It was so great. Let me just type in. I don't think it's here though. I think it's on a different drive. Let's see if it's on the desktop. I don't think so. I've rearranged that. Oh well. Sorry. It was pretty epic. Actually, you know where I know where it is. What other questions do y'all have for me before we log off of all of this? When you film the video, did you use special lighting? Ah, good question. And dang it. You know, what's funny is I could see it in my messages to her. Okay. I'll have to save that for next time. When you filmed the video, did you use special lighting? No. I only used available light. We were outside. It was cloudy / smoky. And so I just used available light. I didn't even record audio. It was all video pieces. Yeah. I mean, it recorded audio, but it didn't bother with any microphones. All right. Panda. Can't get your cat to look happy. Dog smile. Kitties just look. You know how let's see, what are a couple of ways you could show the personality in your kitty? Well, anything that it likes that's sticky. So get all the tongue and whisker pictures, or yawning. I love those. I think the smile is just one of the things that dogs do, but like my dog doesn't smile. When my dog smiles, I know that she's kind of anxious and or hot and panting. So she kind of has that stoic look too. But one way you could show the personality and behavior is just, you know, with those sticky treats, I don't know, like animal friendly peanut butter, that kind of thing, where they tongue out Tuesday stuff, or they're yawning. Cats are notorious for their big yawns. That's what I would do for kitties. Yeah. Yeah. And then activity. Does your cat plays with things? So I would get action photos and the tongue licking ones, lots of yawning, any kind of stretch, like the stretchy stretches. Those are awesome. Or maybe putting some props around them, like the scarves I did for the kitties. I had a client kitty last week, and she wanted a vase of flowers next to the kitty. So we did that. It was meaningful to her. Yeah, that's what cats do. Yeah. I think your cat looks happy. I like your kitty. Yeah, catnip spray, wand toys. Yeah. I have that clear catnip. That's the spray, I guess. So that's always fun. And then if you saw my 5 go-to shots, I think you're using a phone, right, Panda? But you can still do these. It's a tight, middle, wide, epic, creative. And so you could do like a study of they used to do this for babies, like they'd call it bits or something like that. So they'd show off every little aspect of the baby. And you can do this with animals, like a super close up of the nose, of the ear, of one eye, the tail. I love the over the shoulder or them looking away, and you can see the shape of them when they're sitting. If she's got different coloring on either side, make sure to get both sides. And I think you're available, like if you have your phone right there all the time, to just grab those shots when you see them happening. I think that's the hardest part. It's like, I gotta be ready. I gotta unlock my phone and find the camera, you know? So I think that's half of it, right? Yeah. And then try different backdrops. Right? So maybe put a piece of foam core up in a place that she likes to sit, or a curtain, or put a new piece of fabric or bedding on her bed. So those are all some different ways to show some different personality. You can even get one of the letter boards like I have there and write something on it, and she could be your own meme. Oh boy, I could go on and on. You know me. What else? Morgan. How's your Santa pictures coming along? How is that panning out for you? I know COVID cases are on the rise, so a lot of places are hampering things down. So curious how you're handling that. What's going on for you in your part of the world? Yeah. I love that you're answering questions too. Sleeping kitties. Yes, that's so cute too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so sometimes you're going to see this in the video I shot today with Frank. Sometimes there's kitties that when they're just sleeping and they do this rolling over and then they stretch one paw. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And their whiskers go flying. The other thing is too, Panda, is different backdrops will highlight different things. Like this black and white kitten that I photographed for a client the other day, I did a lot of pictures on black because we could see the whiskers going on forever. So that was really neat, but they disappear without a dark backdrop. So think of different backdrops that will highlight every feature too. Yes. Okay, what do we got? 241. All right. I think I'm going to have to wrap it up. And just so you all know, I am working on a really big project. So not only do I have this goal for YouTube to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's kind of slow going, but thanks everybody for showing up here. That cues into YouTube that this is something people want to watch, and the activity on here, which is awesome. And be sure that you go out of the chat screen and boop the like button as well, and all of those things. YouTube says, ooh, hey, they booped the like button. Ooh, they did this and that, and they participated, and we like that, and other people will like it. It's this whole weird thing. But I'm here for you. So not only do I have this big goal for YouTube, but I have another big thing that I'm working on that I'm not ready to reveal yet for pet photographers. I know, I'm pretty excited about it. It's a lot of me coming together. Nearly 50 years of me. You're welcome. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. It's fine. It's fine. Morgan, what'd you say? It's kind of a shake at the moment because of COVID. Not sure on outcomes. Yeah. So have you actually done the photos yet? Did you do the Santa photos? Did I miss it? Do I have a goal board? Are you like a vision board? Clarify that a little bit for me, Morgan. Like a goals for myself personally? Yes and no. Now, last year I was in an amazing mastermind coaching group, just amazing. But with COVID this year, we just couldn't do it. It was way too much in-person, hands-on group stuff. Actually, the very last, okay, you haven't done it yet. The last group I was in a room with several people was March 12th of 2020. And it was that group. And after that, we decided we needed to disband. So that is the last group function I've been to. I haven't even been to a restaurant since then. And that group was made for reaching your goals. We had accountability. We had lessons every month. It was really well thought out. She'd been through some trainings with Brene Brown and just all kinds of amazing leaders, and she's an amazing leader. So last year I hit so many goals because I was in this group, and I was just almost devastated. When that group went away, what I did was I took my goal binder and I put it on the shelf. And I had a hard time this year. I really did have a hard time this year, as I'm sure all of you. And so all I did for my goals this year is I went, I have two goals. Build a new wedding, build a new wedding, build a website, and have a wedding. So far I've done one. And so that was it. I took a personal goal and a business goal, planned some kind of a wedding, which I've had to shift quite a bit this year. And then the website I did. So after that, I felt accomplished. In 2020, having that accomplished is awesome. Now, you can see this whiteboard behind me. This has some of the other things, like some of the things that once COVID really hit and when I was at home, I wanted to work on my workflows and my processes and my CRM programs. And I've switched things around quite a bit software-wise this year, and I'm happy with those changes. So it's working more on my business. And then a lot of this is just stuff that, client work I'm working on, or projects like For a while, I didn't do my podcast, and I just wanted that to simmer in the background for a while and decide what I want to do. And now the last few weeks I've done a podcast, which is like kind of a peek behind the paw, just a recap of my week, a week in the life of a pet photographer. Kind of interesting stuff. I don't know. Maybe you be the judge. Let's see. What else do I have? Yeah. So one side of my board is projects that I have for clients and for my business. And then the other side, which you can't see, it's a set of frame, is I have, well, here, this is a webcam. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, goodness. Hope you don't get seasick. Okay. So on this side, whoa, I have things I'm doing today. That's a magnet. It says today. And here's all the things I'm doing today. This was updated yesterday, I think. And then the rest of the week, these are things I need to do. And then later on, those are things I need to do. So most of that is client work and video editing, stuff I need to absolutely get done that day. So that's how I'm prioritizing. I did pick a word of the year. My word for the year is unity. And so that was unifying Steve and I, and also unifying everything I do with my business under one kind of flavor, one goal. You know what I mean? So the tails with tails, where'd it go? Boop, 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 the tails with tails. So that's what I've done. Does that answer your question, Morgan? I did a vision board last year, but I was kind of heartbroken with this year, and I didn't do a physical vision board this year. Yeah. One thing that I really love, the podcast Happier with Gretchen Rubin, and people on that podcast a few years ago started, I think it started in 2018, 18 for 2018. And so you just list 18 things that you'd just like to do or experience that year. And it could be like the first year I did that, I just said, I want to get a manicure. That was one of the things on my 18 for 2018. And then I did 19 for 2019, which went into my coaching and accountability group. I put that in there. And then this year I did a 20 for 20, but I didn't keep track of it. I haven't even looked at it, honestly. I should look at that again, because again, 2020, I crumbled a little bit. I'm just telling the truth right there. So I'm dedicating a lot of time to reaching out to all of you, because I think we can make some great connections on here. Panda, can I write on your board? You can do stuff I'm supposed to do. No. You can't overtake my board. It's got enough. It's got plenty on it. Morgan, that did answer your question. Okay, yeah. So Morgan, do you do a vision board, and does it work out for you? I know it's really great for a lot of people. I have friends who get together, well, most years, get together and they all do their vision board together in like physical, how everyone used to do it with the magazines and everything. My last vision board I just made on the computer in Canva. And that was really fun. It was neat to do that, and maybe I'll do that again starting in 21. This particular goal that I'm working on right now, I kind of came up with it the last couple of weeks. That's why I don't really want to talk much about it yet, but it is accumulation of my entire life that seems to have led to this point. And, part of it is just teaching you all. And I have this story. When I was 6 years old in the first grade, I did not enjoy first grade. I thought it was super boring. I thought the teacher wasn't that great. And I remember at 6 years old thinking, I could teach this class. At 6 years old. And I was a very shy person. I was not a confident person. I did not come from a great home. Our home life was very tumultuous and not great. But as a first grader, I thought I could teach first grade better. So one of the things I always thought I would do was be more of a teacher, but I didn't want to be the traditional school teacher. So here we are. I'm teaching here, and I want to bring that together for all of you. And so that's kind of what I'm working on, how to bring all these pieces of me to you to help you with your pet photography and videography. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. You did it last year. You aced it. And this year it felt, okay, same, right? Do you think you'll do one in 21? I hadn't really thought about it. Okay, so the person who headed up my coaching group last year, I kind of reached out to her. I said, are you going to do that again? I mean, kind of, sort of. If she offers that again, I'm in. if there's a way that we could do it safely, because I don't think that we'll be able to safely meet for months still, in groups like we used to. This had like 30 plus people in this group in this small room. So I don't think we'll be able to do that again. But somehow I just loved her teaching style, and it really helped keep everybody accountable. Yeah. So I think next year is going to look different. It's just going to look different. Yeah. 2020 has been like that, right? Yeah. One of the things that I had promised myself that I was going to go to the ocean once a year, every year. And it's been almost exactly a year since I've been to the ocean, and I will not be able to go this year. Obviously, I don't want to travel. So I think for a lot of people, things like traveling and experiences and all the stuff that we can't do this year were on our list. So it was like a big, but even with that said, I think, I've tried hard to embrace the good things of this year and double down on the stuff that not only that resonates with me, that resonates with other people, and then get rid of stuff that didn't. So I think this has been a great year for a lot of people in that sense, is that we really, really looked at our life and said, yeah, I'm done doing that. Or, oh my goodness, I love this so much. This is all I'm going to do. And I follow a lot of business people. I'm kind of obsessed with that too. And I've seen a lot of people do that. Yeah. Awesome. Patty, just want to be able to go back and shoot at the shelter. Oh my gosh, I know. I hope you can at least find like a foster that you can meet. Like if you have a long lens, maybe you could go to a park outside. I mean, even when I'm in a park outside, I wear my mask. That's who I am. I want to make sure everybody is totally safe. I care about everyone. And if I have to wear a 4-inch piece of fabric, I'm going to freaking do it. So even when I'm outside, I wear a mask. But if you have a long lens, or a higher megapixel camera, you can crop. Like maybe you can meet someone at the park with their dog that's having a hard time being placed in one of the variety of different smaller fosters and get some pictures that way. I know it's not ideal, Patty. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming with you. Frank, this is going to be the year of advertising for me. I know. But what have you done? You have refreshed your website, right? And you've done some of your t-shirts and jeans sessions. I think you've still worked on everything that you needed to work on. Patty, you wear a mask. Oh, you had to for the census. Well, duh. Yeah. Oh, government issued masks. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've got the cloth ones. I don't know. I've read up a little bit about what's more effective. Obviously, a mask is better than zero mask. I think that's obvious. Some people don't think so. I worked a lot of years in the veterinary world, so I'm a little bit on that science side, and I believe doctors and scientists. So I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure everyone's safe, because I don't want people missing from my holiday table. If I could have done something as small as wearing a mask. So that's me. They were nothing special. Oh, darn it. A lot of places now have masks that they issue with their little logo on it. Like the coffee shop I love, Ziggy's Coffee. Everyone has like a little Ziggy's Coffee mask. It's kind of it's different, right? Who knew? Got caught up on CreativeLive tutorials and learning videography. True. You have learned videography. There's a lot to learn. Dang it. I got to get back into CreativeLive. I love CreativeLive, and I just have not spent a lot of time. I would like to be on CreativeLive. Oh, that's another tale I should tell. I was on CreativeLive in the audience. Everyone probably already knows that. A few years ago, I had a chance to be on CreativeLive, and so I went. So maybe that should be one of my story times. Oh, gosh. But I would like to be an instructor on CreativeLive. That is one of my life goals. So keep that in mind. If anyone knows Chase Jarvis or anyone at the Seattle or San Francisco office after COVID, I'd love to be an instructor. You didn't get a logo. Man, it was real boring. Oh, well. Yeah, you remember, Frank. Don't you remember when I was on CreativeLive? It was awesome. You don't remember that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're almost out of time for the live stream today, but y'all just remind me, if you don't know what CreativeLive is, it's an online learning, and you can, while the instructor's there, this is typically, not during 2020, but there is a live studio audience while they have an instructor come in and teach you all kinds of different things. Most of it's creative, but there's also business end and all kinds of things on there now. And then you can watch it for free during the filming days. And then after that, you could just pay. There's different levels of pay that you could buy these classes, and they're really good. I own several. And so when I was in Seattle 4 years ago, that you can get on a special mailing list to be in the audience. And it just so happened that I would be in that area. And it's actually quite the tale. I should save this for a story time. But yes, I ended up in the studio audience at CreativeLive. And I'll have to tell you that tale. I should put that on the story time. I'm going to add that to the list. Okay, everyone. Thanks for bearing with me today through the weirdness of my Chrome and my internet. I think it's time to reboot my computer and get editing for tomorrow's video. It's been awesome seeing all of you. Thanks so much for showing up. As you know, this is every Monday at 2 o'clock through the end of the year. This is your chance to chat with me live right here in the green room. Also, be sure to join. I know y'all are in this. This is for people on the replay. The Facebook group. Pro Pet Photog, right here, Facebook group. Love to have you there. I do a little bit on Instagram as well. I'm still trying to figure out my strategy on Instagram for that. And of course, you can join the email list. And I'll remind you that what's coming up on YouTube primarily, and just any other tidbits I wasn't able to share on YouTube. All right. Panda, COVID can stay in the air just like if you hit a cushion and some beam is coming through the window. Does probably go. Everyone stay in the air a long time. Ah, okay. Now, Panda has to pay special attention to that. So, you know, I'm glad that we're learning more and more about it, because I want to make sure that you stay healthy, right? You look at dumb face. You got to send me more pictures of your kitty, Panda. I need more. I need more. Oh, okay. If you're all still here, can I ask you one more thing? I would love, love, love to do a photographer reacts video. I need to do a photographer reacts video, but here's what I want to do. I want to use your photos. I want you to send me, because I'm goofy, I want you to send me the silliest pet photograph you've ever taken. Can you do that? You can email it to me. Let me put that banner up. Oh goodness, where is it? Here it is. Okay, email it here. I want to see the silliest pet photograph you've ever taken. Could be a dog, cat, horse. Oh, if you saw my video of all the weirdest animals, pets I've ever taken, there's a lot of options here. I would love, love, love to see the silliest, wackiest, funniest photos of a pet you've ever taken, and with permission to share them here on YouTube on a Pet Photographer Reacts episode. Oh, I want to do that so bad. Yeah. Yeah, yes, we do need a vaccine. Yes, I'm so glad that that company's working on it. Your kitty just looks, oh, you could do something, Panda. I have faith in you. You're an extremely creative person. So I'm waiting. Actually, I've gotten funny pictures from you. Huh. Yes. You know just the one? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is what I want to do. Send them to me here. I guess you could probably, can you DM them on Instagram? I don't know. But email them to me, and then I'll do a photographer reacts. I love a good laugh. I love a funny picture of pets. Let's do this. And I'll put your name on there if you want. I just need permission to share it here on YouTube. And then I'll let people know where to find you on Instagram or your website, wherever you want people to find you. Okay. Remind me, and I'll try to bring that up on the next episode here too. And I'll put it in that newsletter. Okay. All right, I've talked long enough. I've been on here for an hour. Thanks, everyone, so much for being here and taking time out of your Monday. This has been awesome sauce. Be sure to boop that like button on this video and other videos, and keep those notifications on, because, as I said, I have a video coming out every single day until the end of the year. You're welcome. All right, and what do I always say? Oh, I got 3 comments. Oh, everyone's saying thank you. I got to put up my little banner here. And as always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and TREATSs. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Bye. Mwah.